Parts Express, the #1 source for audio, video, and speaker building components.
Hi, it's Mike V from Parts Express, and I'm here today to show you how to turn an ordinary set of B652s from Dayton Audio into an active speaker system that plays MP3 files off of USB, SD card, or through any headphone output such as on an iPod or a smartphone. Starting out, we just got in a MP3 module. This will play MP3s off of either an SD card or a USB storage device. In addition, when it's wired up to 5 volts, and I used a 7805 regulator inside of this speaker itself, you can use it to charge your cell phone, which is nice and handy to have right there on your desk. So starting off, we have this MP3 module. It has an MP3 input via USB or an SD card input. It comes with a nifty remote control for wireless operation. The options include volume up, volume down, folder up, folder down, or song forward, song back. You do have to store only MP3 files on your storage device, and you would want to put those in the root directory. So basically what I did was I took the MP3 module, which we have in stock, also took DTA-2, which is basically the core guts of our DTA-1 2x15 watt amplifier, and drilled holes to mount the volume control on the side of the speaker. This acts as the volume control for both speakers. And then I cut a hole for the MP3 module to stick it in the side of the speaker. Moving to the back, I installed an optional 3.5mm stereo jack, which will allow you to use the headphone output of an iPod, a phone, whatever you have. That also feeds to the DTA-2. So basically you have two sources. You have the MP3 player module, or you can use anything with a headphone output. Additionally, I mounted a 2.1 by 5.5 DC power jack on the back. And the reason that they're on the speaker terminal cup right here is that these require a very thin surface to mount on. You only have maybe 1/4 of an inch to work with, so the thinness of the speaker terminal cup actually worked out really well for this. So basically what you do is you're going to take the 3.5mm jack. That's going to wire in parallel with the audio output from the MP3 module, and then those wire internally to a 3.5mm plug that plugs into the DTA-2. The 2.1 by 5.5 jack is used with the 12 volt 2 amp power supply that we do have on buyout right now. We wire it internally to a 7805 regulator IC. What that does is it takes the 12 volts, knocks it down to 5 volts. So you got a constant 5 volts, which is required by the MP3 module. In parallel to that input on the 7805, you're going to take 2 wires and wire them directly to the DTA-2 because it requires 12 volts of power as well. The DTA-2 wires internally to the speakers, and it also wires internally to the speaker terminal output. What this allows you to do is leave one speaker completely unmodified, and you just wire from one cabinet to the next. So let's look at this MP3 module in detail. Basically we have the power connection, which are these 2 wires. This one right here is your plus 5 volts, this one is your ground, and then moving over to here we have your audio connection. Now what I've done inside of the box is I've foregone using the supplied harnesses, and I just tap directly into the solder points on the back of the board. That made it a lot more easier for me to work with in terms of having a solid connection that I can move around a lot and not lose anything. With the harnesses, you would want to drop a little bit of super glue in there so that way they always stay connected. Be very careful with these pins because they are quite small. They're a little bit fragile. But again, if these do come out, if something happens, you're still fine. You can tap into the bottom solder points. Let's get a little demonstration here. All we need is our 12 volt power supply. Plug that into the rear here. So we take the headphone output, plug it in. We have the volume control here with a detent off. as you can see, you have a wide volume to select from. Of course, you're not going to be playing it that loud if you're using these on a desk. So now let's try using a USB storage device. I have a few songs on this USB storage device right here. Once this starts flashing, and sometimes it could take a couple moments for the MP3 module to find all the songs, once it starts flashing, it's ready to go. Now, just by happen chance, what we found is when you plug in an external source with the MP3 module playing, it'll automatically switch over. Once you remove the external source, it switches right back. So that's a really nice added feature. Again, we do have wireless control. So if you're looking for an easy project to do that cleans up all the clutter on your desk, this is a very good project, and it's under $100. No amplifier external to the speakers is required. No source external to the speakers is required. It's all nice contained. One little set of speakers has everything you need. Even charges your phone. Additionally, for listening to tunes on the go, you can use one of our 8 AA battery holders and wire it to one of these 2.1 by 5.5 plugs and have a battery powered option as well. For more information, please go to our website where we have a step-by-step instruction manual for this project.
Over 15,000 products, free same-day shipping on most orders, 45-day no-hassle returns, and free tech support. PartsExpress.com, the #1 source for audio, video, and speaker building components. Parts Express, the #1 source for audio, video, and speaker building components.
Hi, it's Mike V from Parts Express, and I'm here today to show you how to turn an ordinary set of B652s from Dayton Audio into an active speaker system that plays MP3 files off of USB, SD card, or through any headphone output such as on an iPod or a smartphone. Starting out, we just got in a MP3 module. This will play MP3s off of either an SD card or a USB storage device. In addition, when it's wired up to 5 volts, and I used a 7805 regulator inside of this speaker itself, you can use it to charge your cell phone, which is nice.